ooh, it should stop right there. But imagine you're like, ooh, like it's not long enough.
Yeah.
So you just add it in artificially, make it perfect, doll it up. But they overuse that the vibrato in his voice. Ooh, every single one of his songs, he sounds like a sheep. He's like, meh.
I feel like Post Malone's. I feel like we don't hear from him anymore.
He just dropped an album.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because people
it's
say...
It's not good. It's not good. I'm going to be honest, it's not good.
People are saying, like, he fell off. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but but listen, I don't think that's, like, that's not some, like, shot at him. Like, there is no, like, he will always be Post Malone. If you saw him out, you'd be like, holy fuck, I met Post Malone.
Yeah.
So he'll always have that, but there's this quote in the movie The Incredibles where I think it was the villain. He was like, if everyone has superpowers, no one will be a superhero. No one will be super. And it's kind of the same thing where it's like everyone's getting famous now because of like TikTok and whatever else. I think that's why they're taking away likes on like Instagram and Facebook, because they're like, fuck, like everyone's getting likes, everyone's famous. Now we got to take it away so that no one could fucking feel famous, and everyone. Because I think people weren't like people were worried about what they were posting. So they're like, I can't be me because this isn't going to get the right amount of likes.
So do you know? Yeah, do you see that thing on Instagram actually now where you can like hide all your likes?
Yeah, everyone's doing it. Yeah, every single person's doing it because no one because you can't keep up with the 1%.
If you don't get enough likes, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't want someone to see.
I'd be like, oh, he kind of fell off. But let me tell you something.
I never cared, honestly.
Spotify will tell you how many listeners you have every month. It'll let everyone know publicly. This person has X amount of listeners every month. And like, to be quite honest with you, they're the only ones that do it. And I kind of like that because I'm interested. Like when I look up, think about this. I'll give you a good example. This is something that I've thought about. Frank Ocean.
Oh, Frank Ocean.
So my man Frank. Let's go to Frank Ocean.
My man Frank.
My man Frank hasn't dropped anything. No album since 2016. That was his last album. He's had singles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He does singles.
So that's 6 years ago. My man's got just shy of 20 million listeners. 20 million. Now let's look at Tyler. Tyler drops something every like 2 years or so, maybe every year, every 2 years, something like that. Tyler just dropped something, 22 million. My man drops something all the time. So you mean to tell me he invented Odd Future. They both came from Odd Future. Both were built by Odd Future to some degree. Tyler's got an album that he just dropped in last year. He's got one in 2017, 2 years later, 2019, 2 years later, 2021, Call Me If You Get Lost. 22 million. So he's got roughly 2 to 3 million more listeners than Frank. Came from the same place, even bigger than Frank. He basically invented Frank. And he only has 3 million more monthly listeners.